Pause. Before this video starts, I'd like to mention that I am reading a Reddit story off of a Reddit by the name of r/confessions. This is a confession that someone else made. This is not my real story. I am just putting it into a YouTube video because apparently random Reddit stories from random ass people get the most amount of views, so fuck it, we ball. However, the Reddit story that I'm about to read, it is not for the faint of heart. So, if you have problems with hearing disgusting shit, this is not the video for you to watch. Click off right now. For those of you pricks and weirdos who are still here, oh lord. Whatever, let's get into the video, I guess. Alright, my bad that it's gonna be sideways. I just kinda need to fill up the whole page with it, and also so that I could read it better. But anywho, this is by the user no-vast-5239, which, by the way, I will try to figure out a way to put the link in the description so then you can read this for yourself. However, I will start reading now. This ended up being longer than I intended it to be. Sorry. So, I, 27 male, have lived with my dad, 48 male, my whole life. My dad got full custody of me when he left my mom, 44 female, when I was so I have no memories of my mother when I was younger, aside from a few weekends I spent with her and her parents when I was around 10 or 12. My dad had several girlfriends as I grew up, so I didn't really have a steady mother figure in my life unless you count my grandma. My dad's girlfriends have always been much younger than him, which was always strange for me growing up, even more so as I got older, because my age got closer to theirs. His last girlfriend a couple of years ago was younger than me and literally in high school with... Oh. Oh no, it says literally in school. Hold up. Okay, here's the thing. I've heard some pretty crazy stories. However, this probably takes the cake within the first few paragraphs, because you were in school with your dad's girlfriend? Dog. FBI, open up. Get this man. Whatever. I'ma just keep on reading the fucking story. But that's not really relevant. Bullshit. 6 months ago, I ran into my mom by pure chance while I was out shopping with my girlfriend at the time. Oh god, I can already see where this is going. I honestly wouldn't have recognized her, but she came up to me and told me who she was and asked me everything about my life. She said my dad refused to let her see me even though she wanted to. We made plans to meet up again. Anywho, this next part I'm gonna kinda throw the other story into here. Or not the other story, just the other part of the story. But whatever, this might take a few seconds of editing. For you guys, it's going to take a whole, maybe 0.1 second for the editing to kick in. I'm my own editor, dog. This is going to take a minute. When we met again, we talked for hours about our lives and hers. Or, my life and hers, sorry. And I honestly started to resent my dad for stopping me from having a relationship with her. It was really nice to be talking to her, and I, for the first time, felt like I really missed out on having my mother, since you know where this is going. Yes, I was attracted to her. I couldn't help it, but I didn't think much of it. I was just happy to let her be a part of my life and for her to let me into hers. Yeah, yeah, we both know how that's gonna go. Anyhow, so over the next couple of months, we saw each other all the time, met her friends and her sisters. We became really close. Then one night, when we'd been drinking a little whilst talking, she started to ask me about the girls I've dated. We had talked about it before, but this time her questions were much more invasive and private. Hold on. Buddy been watching the hub a little bit too much, man. This is not what they mean by MILF. Like, bro, this is your own mother you're talking about here, who is giving invasive questions. Bro, what is wrong with you? I answered them, and she told me things too, and then she admitted the conversation was turning her on. Oh Christ, I'm gonna need some. I'm gonna need. Do any of you have bleach? Help. And she feels as though she keeps forgetting I'm her son. I admitted the same, we kissed, and then we had sex. I should emphasize we had been drinking, but we weren't very drunk. Maybe a 6 out of 10. Boy, oh boy, why the fuck did I think this was a good video idea? Why are you rating how drunk you were? That's, like, come on, man. And this entire situation confuses me, because I get it. Alcohol is one powerful ass drug. But I can tell you with almost certainty that you need to be on a bit more than alcohol to bang your, like, bro. This is some crazy shit. In the morning, I felt super uncomfortable and wanted to leave straight away, but she was already awake and offered to make breakfast. She didn't seem uncomfortable at all, which put me at ease, and so I stayed. After talking a little, she eventually ended it last night and said that she doesn't regret it, even though maybe she should. I said the same, and we had sex again. Fucking kill me now. Since then, we've been seeing each other very regularly, and are also still sleeping together. On the one hand, this guy is illiterate as fuck. On the one hand, really. On the one hand, I feel like I should be disgusted by it, but on the other, there's nothing about this that really feels wrong to me. Am I deluding myself into thinking this isn't wrong? Yes. Or is this not that big of a deal? Yeah, no, I hope you guys like me, explaining this story, because this is probably gonna be one of the only times I ever do this, unless you guys like it enough to where you guys want me to do it again. If so, give... I mean, whatever gets views, I guess. Oh, God. Well, why did I subject myself to this? Anywho, I'm tired. I'm gonna try to edit the rest of this and get the video out. This was a crazy experience reading this. I really hope this guy isn't still fucking his mother. That is definitely the weirdest sentence I've ever said on this platform. However, that's all that y'all got from me, and I will see you guys the next time I upload, which hopefully will be when I'm not traumatized from this bullshit. Bye-bye!